Hello, welcome to the whiteboard presentation for construction law and contract. It is intended to be educational and fun. We hope you enjoy. The selection of the procurement system and the standard form of contract plays an important role in order to ensure the project successfully delivered to the client. To give more understanding, we will give you a real-life case study. Alicia Park Residential owned by BCB Berhad. The project is contained of 3 block apartments with Block A is 30 story, Block B 34 story, Block C 36 story, and Podium Car Park is 10 story with a lot of other facility area located in Nusa Jaya, Johor Bahru. Procurement method used in this project is traditional procurement method. The process starts with first consultant that has been appointed is architect to design building according to client requirement and client concept. The next consultant that have been appointed are engineer, which are civil and structural engineer and mechanical and electrical engineer. While the last consultant is quantity surveyor, appointed for cost estimation and prepare for tendering process. During the tendering process, the client will select the most suitable main contractor, and the main contractor will appoint the subcontractor or under selection of client. The procurement separates the design work and the construction work. The design team need to carry out the design work and respond to design risk, while contractor will carry out the after going through tendering process and responsible to construction risk. Next, we discuss on reason choosing the traditional procurement in this project. First is the control of project. Client has the right to change any design throughout the process of construction project, control the payment and delay of project. Second is the client want to know the certainty, cost and value of the project before the project started. Third is responsible in managing the project is divided between the client consultant and contractor, as previously discussed. Next is experience of client. Client has experience handling different type of project by using this type of procurement system. Experience help the client to make decision making in solving issues arise in the project. Last but not least is selective tendering is suitable in order to carry out in this type of procurement system. The client want to choose the most appropriate contractor by undergoing pre-qualification process. Next topic is still under procurement system, which is the contractual relationship of traditional procurement method. There is a different variety of contract among the construction party with client. First, the design team member, which is lies between the architect, lies between the engineer, lie between quantity surveyor. Second is the construction team, which is client only lies between one main contractor only, while the main contractor will have another contractual relationship with the subcontractor. So now we have understand how the procurement adopt in this project. Next, we move forward to explain our type of contract used in this project. For this project, client chose to use PAM contract without quantity 2006. The first issue of the project are late of payment to contractor. This happened to employer fail to pay the contractor within the stipulated time. To prevent this incident happen, we will need to follow the procedure of the interim payment progress. So, the process start. From contractor submit detail and particular to architect during the period of interim certificate stated in the appendix. Then, the architect will ascertain amount due to the contractor. When the error or discrepancy in previous certificate detected, the architect will need to correct or modify previous certificate in next certificate. When there is no error or discrepancy, the client will certain total value of work properly executed, including those executed by subcontractor, and the total value of material and goods. Then the architect issue interim certificate with a copy to employer within 21 days from receipt contractor application copy to the employer. Next, the employer pay within the period of honoring certificate stated in the appendix. If the employer agree to pay, then contractor proceed with the work end to end. If not, the contractor may serve default notice and employer stop default in 14 days. If yes, then it's fine. If no, then the notice of determination by contractor within 10 days and carry out provision of clause 26.4 and 26.6. So, next is the issue expiration order. means to that any change in the quality or quantity of work as mentioned or implied in the contract document. It is inevitable in construction project which the situation is unpredictable time and limited capital available to design, implement and deliver construction project. Besides that, variation order in this project is due to variation in design. Furthermore, variation design can lead to change in the work of construction project due to the need of client and consultant. The contractor can stabilize additional expenses either eligible or ineligible. Contractor are paid after the variation work completed. The contractor must prove the instruction to charge the work is legitimate change of direction from the client. The result can lead to additional or subtracting of amount of the original contract. Last but not the least, which is the issue of extension of time. Due to the additional variation order, EOT is allowed then when there is not the fault of the contractor. The project applies for the extension of work for 3 times through the construction project. After that, all the delays of this project are caused by additional variation order that are not included in the original plan and scope of work of the project. Besides that, contractor will not be charged for any liquidated damage of direct loss and expenses. Here we go to the procedure. The contractor must provide a written notice to the administrator. The written notice must be submitted within 28 days after the commencement of the relevant event. The architect must inform the contractor within 28 days after receiving the written notice of extension of time. It is then followed by a contractor to submit further particulars within the next 28 days. Clause 23.4 has explained that when the particulars are finally completed, the architect are required to assess and consider the contractor submission subject to clause 23.5 and 23.6 and 23.8. If it is approved, the certificate of extension of time will be issued or the written notice of rejection will be issued if rejected. The decision must be made by the contractor within 6 weeks after the submission of the particular. So here's the end of the 3 of the issue that have been mentioned within this project. Okay, thank you.